We have Dave Cota here, who is, well, not necessarily the king of Carrabassett Valley,
Don't say that.
but our,
Long way
what do you
from it.
call it, the town manager?
Yeah, that would be the
That
appropriate
would be
title.
a town, and there's so much, always so much going on.
Yeah, there is.
Thanks for coming in.
Well, appreciate it, Kid.
Yeah,
Thanks for the invite.
one of the big things that people are talking about are what's going on with the bikes? Something with the bike trails?
Pretty amazing program that's been happening here for the last 4 years and really kicking into high gear. We've really become pretty much, it could easily be said, we're the premier mountain bike destination in Maine now, and with a really strong program going into 2015. And the program, I just want to make sure I say this, is a collaboration, really. It's an amazing, very unique collaboration between the local mountain bike club, the New England Mountain Bike Association, and the Carrabassett Valley Region Mountain Bike Club, and Maine Hudson Trails in the town. It's a collaboration that has worked very well over the years and continues to work well. Believe it or not, in the last 4 years, we spent $265,000 developing mountain bike trails. Some of that grant money, the club has put some money in, Maine Hudson Trails has, the town has matched much of that money. Going into really exciting stuff for 2015. Not sure where it's all going to flush out, but the town has applied for some recreational trail grant funding, as has Maine Hudson Trails. And the club is very aggressively pursuing some grant opportunities also, and that's looking very good. So, I mean, we could be, looking at a program well over $100,000 in 2015.
Isn't that great?
It is.
It's a whole new, it opens up a whole new.
It is. I've been in mountain biking since the mid-'80s. I mean, I've watched it go up and down. I used to race with the Norber races way back when both my boys were very active in it, and it kind of slid downward, and now it's a huge resurgence, and it's really good to see the quality of trails being built here. I can't say enough. We've got an incredible crew out there. 4 of our guys really are as good as it gets. Josh Tulsis is the trail master, but there's 3 of the other guys that are really incredible at building and could go anywhere building trails. They're really that good. And we had an 8-person crew working here full time all summer long.
Isn't that great?
Building mountain bike trails and the quality of these mountain bike trails. So we're working closely with the club, with Maine Hudson Trails, because some of these trails access their trails also.
Sure.
So it's great.
Oh, it's perfect. And also something new coming along is a new pool, right?
Yeah, another great community project. The pool's about 80% complete. In fact, we had a sugarloaf for Lanny Tapler, he's a pool contractor, and he's the one building the pool. There's a lot of pieces to that. The town's been the general contractor, but volunteer crew has put together the building, the pool building. We built it this fall. Courtney Knapp, our fire chief, put together a crew. He's done an awesome job. There's just so many people involved. Liz Stephanie helped us with the development of the pool project. There's so many people. Rob Healy's helped us with a lot of the electrical work. We've had so many people contribute to that project, and we did get a state grant for $100,000. It's over a $500,000 project.
Wow.
And I think it's going to be pretty exciting. The outdoor adventure camp that Marsha White runs, all those kids will be using it. They've used the pool for years, and I think you're going to be able to separate activities and have the kids in the pool at the same time. At the same time, adults could be doing laps.
Now the pool, for those that don't spend a lot of time in the summer here, pool's basically in the same place the old pool was?
Yep, right there.
Right there.
Bigger and better.
Sure.
And so and it's heated pool outside, and so that's pretty exciting.
Not going to be heated for January use.
No, I don't
Thank
think
you.
so.
Perfect.
Yep.
And what's going on next door at the airport? Is there any tool that's going to be a Jetport?
Well, no, this is a pretty small airport, and we
Lloyd told me.
and we get it. We're going to keep it a small airport, but it's a nice little airport. It's a great facility for a community to have. And a lot of people are, well, not a lot of people, but there are a significant amount of people that are into recreational flying too. Sure. And people that live here, people fly in, to use the airport to go to Sugarloaf. We're looking at putting fuel in next year. Which
really?
Yeah, they had it back in the old days. It's not the first time around, but it's a pretty significant project involving state and FAA money and a 5% town match. So that's pretty exciting. we acquired a 2.3 acre lot adjacent to the airport. That project is over with, and we've done some planning, and the airport committee's been active in that. So, yeah, so you know, we're getting more activity there. You've probably seen there's a couple new hangars getting
Yes.
built there.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's more interest, and you know, it's a good thing. So, yeah, great.
So Lloyd was spending spreading a false rumor saying he was going to get his jet in there.
I didn't have a jet. I have told Lloyd though, I want him to do a hangar party, man.
Really?
He's got that nice new hangar there. I says, got to have a hangar party, Lloyd.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh boy. So right next to the airport, what can you tell me? Any information about the new Bowl-O-Rama or the
Sugar
snowball?
Bowl. It's pretty,
Sugar Bowl.
Yeah, it's a great drive. Yeah, I think we're all pretty excited about it. We were the town. We're pretty involved with that last spring. Long story short, we were able to secure an economic development grant through it's a community development block grant to help them fund a gap that they needed in their financing for this
Sure.
project. So that will happen. It's getting built. Winter construction's pretty tough, but
Yeah.
you know, so I think that'll add. You know, that's a new amenity for the community. I think, you know, the bowling. I think people will get excited about it. They have a sports bar there, so. And so it's, you know, another amenity for the area.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Any hope on opening before
The last time
late
I
spring?
talked to him, I think it was looking at April, but
Yeah.
you know, it's really hard to say with winter construction. But
Right.
you know, you know, pretty exciting. You know, kind of a facelift in the Valley area.
Right.
I think Judson's the Platts family that's owned that, kind of trying to figure out what they're going to do with that. But I think there's, in the end, something good will happen there. So
Sure.
it's good to get. It's going to be good.
And one of the things that we've always frustrated here with cell service, and my understanding is a new tower going in. Is that you guys involved with that?
We have been for the last year, and it's really good news. The Board of Selectmen's been very much wanted to see this happen. So we've worked with Bay Communications LLC, and the board's about ready to sign a lease. The tower would be at the transfer station.
Right.
Oh,
great.
And would be a huge help to AT&T customers.
Sure.
So that's going to happen this summer. There's no question about it. So the town, it's a pretty good deal for the town. You know, it's $12,000 a year. So
Sure.
in lease fees that the board wants to dedicate towards the Recreation Endowment Fund. So the town would have to approve that, of course. But yeah, pretty exciting.
That is pretty exciting.
A lot of stuff
there are
going on.
there are some
Good stuff.
gray areas with cell phone.
I guess AT&T. I don't have AT&T, but
I don't either,
I've got
but
US
even-
Cellular, and that's pretty good. But AT&T has we've heard from a number of folks that, especially the folks coming up here,
Right.
this will be a big help.
What else we got? Oh, recycling. Something's going on with recycling.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. The Sugarloaf management, property management has moved in a different direction in terms of collecting garbage, solid waste, and
Right.
recycling. So. Waste management company, they've already started this program. It's pretty exciting. All these condos that are under the management of Sugarloaf have had dumpsters in the back.
Right.
You know, throw your garbage out there, which is pretty convenient for all the folks that own a condo up here. Well, right next to those dumpsters is going to be another dumpster. Put all your recycling in, single sort,
Perfect.
everything all once. So really, it's going to be a whole lot more convenient for folks on the mountain to recycle.
Great.
How can you, okay,
Right.
folks, there's a garbage container, there's a recycling container, it's all single sort now.
Right.
You don't have to separate.
Right.
Get with it.
Oh, perfect.
So I think it's going to help a lot.
So that'll be all throughout the mountain. When's that?
Well,
is that
I say
starting?
that, it's, you know, this is a business decision on the part of Sugarloaf, so I
Sure.
need to be a little careful what I say, because there are other property management companies,
Right.
and they may or may not go with this program or stay with the same vendor but provide the same service,
Right.
which would be a recycling container. So
Right.
I think regardless, it's pretty exciting and a big move forward in terms of doing more recycling,
Right.
which
right.
we need to do.
Right, and we've got the town meeting coming up in the spring.
Town meeting is always in March, second
Right.
Wednesday in March. Exercise in local democracy at its best.
Yeah, it is.
At its best. And we're very fortunate here in Carrabassett. Town meetings usually go pretty well, and we've got a budget committee meeting a week and a half, a week away, a week
Right.
from tomorrow. And a lot of they do a pretty good job scrutinizing the budget. By the time it gets to town meeting, I think folks realize that it's been reviewed pretty well, and there's a lot of, there'll be a lot of requests at that town meeting for mountain bike matches from the Recreation Endowment Fund. But the beauty of the Recreation Endowment Fund that the town has established way back when the town was founded in 1972, the forefathers of the town were incredible. I mean, it's amazing what they've done with this community. But having said that, they set up this fund, and it has to be a one-to-one match. So the beauty of it is, whether it's mountain bike trail programs, the ATV club, and they're doing an awesome job. They're asking for a match for some of their development and trail considerations. So, but they have to put up cash match, 100% match. Perfect. So that money, at least doubles, if not more. So it's and the projects that have been completed here over the years, the library project with donations matched with the Recreation Endowment Fund. The list is just
it's an amazing community.
It's an amazing community. The Narrow Gauge Pathway project, when we rebuilt that, a lot of matching money from grant money, and so you can't match it from town money. It has to be other funds. So it's been an incredible fund, and they've really accomplished it. I mean, it's amazing what's been accomplished here. All good stuff.
Anyway, we've got Dave here from the he's our town manager of Carrabassett Valley. Something else we talked about off show was the adoptive outdoor education center. What is? The
Alveston Foundation. In fact, they're residents of Carrabassett now. They own a home down in Village on the Green, and they've been involved in this sort of thing for a long time. And they've come to the town to lease a lot off the outdoor center road, access road. And the Board of Selectmen have been very receptive to this. And so we're moving forward with the potential to lease them a lot. They would envision a lodge there, and they would provide a number of outdoor education services for those folks that are perhaps mentally and physically challenged. They've been very involved with this over the years, and it's been interesting to see how this thing develops. But I know that the board, again, our Board of Selectmen has been very receptive in helping them. So we would probably go to town meeting try to get authorization to lease that land for them. So that'll bring more people to the town. It's a good thing to start with. I mean, why not? It is. And
who could say no?
Who could say no? Exactly. Thank you very much.
And so a pretty big building on the?
No, I think a modest-sized lodge that would accommodate their needs. Again, it's still very much in the development phases, and I've been dealing with Bruce Elveston, who was heading this up, and his wife, and so it's kind of an exciting thing. I hope that they're successful in getting. They sound like very confident in getting funding, and so we'll watch and see how that proceeds. But we certainly want to help them any way we can.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And we were talking about the main high peaks.
Yeah, I just want to say, the town. We've really never had. It's been a long time since we've had a marketing program in the area that's been this good. I think. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of activity now at the information center. The town owns the information center, and it's been kind of a iffy thing over the years, and so now Maine High Peaks, otherwise known as Flagstaff Area Business Association, they put together. It's amazing. You can pick these up pretty much anywhere.
Sure.
And read through it. All the businesses that have contributed to this, and they're marketing the area. The information center is open. Joni Blanchard, God bless her heart's down there doing. She's right in love with it. She's doing
perfect.
Perfect, exactly. She's doing an awesome job. And that organization, Richard Fodder and the others involved with this, have done a great job, and they've really done a wonderful job with this. It's really the first time we've seen any kind of aggressive marketing program in northern Franklin County. Eustis is contributing towards this organization, as is the town. I think there's efforts to try to get Kingfield involved. A lot of the businesses in all of those communities are involved, and some of the businesses in Rangeley, and what a marketing effort. It's really good. They've done an awesome job with this thing, and kudos to them. So
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, exciting.
Wow. Perfect. Thanks for coming in. I know you're busy on a day like today. Making sure the roads are getting sanded. You're walking around there behind everybody, salt and sand.
Yeah, fortunately we don't have a lot of town roads in Carrabassett Valley. I just do want to end by saying, if anybody's got any comments or suggestions in terms of town programs or activities, hey, feel free to give me a call at the town office. Love to talk to you. So
perfect.